sometimes what happens is, due to wrong communication or miscommunication, or the doctor wants to tell something where the patient doesn't understand that way but misunderstands something, all these things. And sometimes the doctors are in a hurry, some because of some pending patient they have to attend to immediately. All these things create some problems between the doctors and the patient sometimes, and patients feel that they have been let down or they have not been treated properly. So such events lead to a miscommunication, and they are sometimes even lead to litigation. So how to avoid this medical litigation for doctors? We have to be very vigilant. We have to have excellent communication. We should understand whether what you are saying the patient is understanding, whether the family is able to comprehend what you are actually telling them. All these things are properly to be done. Plus the consent process. If you are asking any patient to undergo an operation or a surgery, the entire process of what is going to happen, what are the possibilities of any complications, what is the eventuality, what can happen, what cannot happen, all these things are properly told, which is a consent process. All these things are to be properly done and recorded in proper format as per legal and ethical guidelines. So these things prevent unnecessary litigation for the doctor and the patient. So these things are also being covered in this workshop, and how to avoid medical litigation from satisfy a patient to the maximum extent also is being taught. Another thing is, we have a Medical Council of India, which is the authority which sees that doctors have a proper conduct in their professional practice. So this Medical Council of India has its own guidelines which have to be followed by all medical professionals. So this guidelines also, most of the doctors are not fully aware as to the intricacies of these guidelines, because the guidelines is something like a legal paper. So most of the points are sometimes either not understood, misunderstood, or not known. So we have also a session on the Medical Council guidelines as to what they say, what they expect a doctor to be, what they expect a doctor not to do, and how best we can help the patient. And those guidelines and all those discussions will also be discussed in such a meeting. So this is a very important aspect as to teaching a doctor on ethical and also moral guidelines.